Hello there YouTube, and welcome to another one of my YouTube videos on Dark Souls 2. This is my no armor playthrough. As of yet I haven't done a commentary yet, but I've decided to, because A, this video is recorded with no sound for some reason, and B, I hope to do more of these in future. Unfortunately this isn't actually live with the video, but hopefully I'll be able to fix that in future episodes and get some live commentary whilst I'm doing this run. Now, at the moment I've made it into the Lost Bastille, and I'm hoping to fight the boss here, the Ruined Sentinels, and then I'll possibly take an alternative path through the game to try and get hold of the Ember for Macduff. Macduff, I cannot use the other blacksmith because his key is locked, and to get the key for it I need to buy one of the keys from one of the witch or the hag NPC, which I am unable to do. So that might be why if you're questioning why I haven't reinforced any of my weapons yet, that is why. So I have to get all the way to the Iron Keep before I can do that. Now I've found my way to the second bonfire in this place, and from here I think I'll just steadily make my way up. Currently in my inventory is a fire longsword, which I found early on, and I showed you how to get it, and it's come in handy. Like, its scaling is quite decent for such a early item in the game. Wow, this guy just exploded. He hit their own barrel there, but yeah, excuse me. So I've got hold of that weapon, the fire longsword. I also got a decent Drangleic shield, which was a drop after the sewer boss battle, and that's relatively good inventory. I might get hold of a great shield later in the game, and hopefully I'm finding my weapon, and I've invested heavily in strength in the last episode, and you're probably going to figure out why near the end of this episode. And it shall be revealed my weapon of choice for probably most of the playthrough after the Ruined Sentinel boss battle. These enemies here are extremely annoying, and to get rid of them you really need to lure them out because they're very dangerous. And especially with no armor to take them on, you have to really kind of time your shield holding and attacking well to get rid of them. But now this is the more annoying part. You have 3 of them after you at the same time, so really the best thing you can do is just keep your distance, keep attacking at every opportunity you can without trying to give yourself too much exposure to their weapons, because seriously, an attack from that weapon can probably kill you in 2 hits, and I really don't want to go through that at this stage of the game, especially since I've used up my humanity and I'm currently human for the summon point. Well, some of you may be questioning like why I'm using the summon points, because it makes this run quite, like, you could say quite a bit easier. I don't know, I didn't really want this run to be too challenging for my first try, but I still want to have like a decent amount of challenge. And also you've got to remember that when you summon the NPC, they actually the enemy's health bar, well, not the health bar itself, but the damage you do decreases, so it is a bit of a risk reward system. I knew that this was behind the door. Thankfully I've done another playthrough of this game beforehand, and I knew that that was a dead end drop. If you fall for that, then it's really unfortunate the first time, because I think I fell for that the first time, and yeah, it wasn't too pretty. Anyway, let's go up these stairs, and I'm very close to the Ruined Sentinel boss now, as well as the summon point to continue. I don't know, no, I think it's starting one of the character summon quest lines. I can't really be bothered with aggroing these guys, so that's why I'm trying to avoid them. And here's the boss fog, so I shall just search for the summon sign, and then you shall see this boss battle unfold. You might be asking as well why I styled my character so strangely. Well, I don't know, I just kind of put a beard and the best haircut I could find together, and voila. There's not many hair customization options and facial, well, there's quite a lot of actual facial customization, but not hair options. It's kind of annoying because there's a lot of kind of characters that I want to make, like especially with like kind of real life cameos and stuff, but unfortunately I can't really get them to see the light of day thanks to the hair options. Ugh. But yeah, Ruin Sentinel boss fight. This is actually a really quite difficult boss fight if you don't know what you're doing. The main thing that I'm trying to do is aggro this boss to lock onto me, because NPC who I just summoned, their soul arrows, Pilgrim soul arrows, are extremely powerful. If I keep luring the boss to go near me, then that NPC shouldn't have much trouble keeping alive, and I'm doing a decent job so far. I've gotten pretty lucky with the amount of damage I've managed to inflict. Thanks to the boss's attacks all being physical, that's why I got hold of an 100% damage reduction shield. This enables me to tank all of these attacks without losing any of my health. Oh, now annoyingly my NPC has managed to run off the ledge, so unfortunately I'm going to probably have to help them. I could do a bit of drop damage here, but that's still very annoying because they're going to probably get a lot of aggro onto them, and I could have lured one of them to go on top of the area where I was at, and that would have probably been easier to just pick on one rather than facing both of them right at the same time. It would have given me a couple of seconds to do a bit of additional damage. But really the best tactic with these guys, just to lock on, strafe, when you have an opening, just go for it. And it's much easier when you are fighting with a summoner with you. I have tried playing through this battle in with just a single summon with when I had the correct armor. Oh gosh, wow, surprised I took that well. With the correct armor, you can do this boss battle effectively. You just have to be very, very careful. It took me probably about 15 minutes to run through this. It takes a very long time if you're playing on your own, and it is probably one of the more difficult boss battles you'll actually come across in the game. No, the only thing I'm worried about here is my summon is actually on quite low health, and also they're gaining a lot of aggro because I'm not managing to get many attacks off. So I'm probably going to have to just try and dispose of one of the ruined sentinels, just so I can get them to stay alive and then aggro the other one. But it seems that unfortunately I won't do that in time. I think they're aggroed too much onto them. Oh no, they were aggroed on me, but he managed to just step in front of that, she. So yeah, that wasn't too great, but I think I can deal with one. Just using the same technique I did earlier, strafing, protecting, and constantly attacking when they have the opportunity. And this should not take too long, I hope. You face a couple of these guys later on as just regular, well, kind of special enemies, but you see several of them in the same room, and awesome, I just managed to do that. So yeah, with that boss battle out of the way, my weapon of choice is pretty much just around the corner, as well as a nice bonfire where I can rest. And when I get there, I'll probably level up and then find my way across to the other side of the world map, and what's its name? I'll probably find my way through Highest Tower of Flame. I've never actually known how to get to that item here. If any of you could comment how to get there, because that would be awesome if I could get hold of the item across the gap. I'm not actually sure how to get there, because I don't know, I haven't read a guide on it, so I never read any guides on this game. I've only had one of my friends helping me with a couple of areas where I was kind of stuck on my first playthrough. So yeah, if any of you could tell me how to get to that would be absolutely brilliant. Now, I'm not going to warp straight away to Medulla, because there is my item of choice just down these steps. You've probably guessed what it is now, and why I invested such ridiculous strength investment. It is because I can use the large club. Large club is probably one of my favourite weapons, purely because the R2 strong has such a ridiculous reach, and it's just a very powerful beat stick of a weapon, really. It's really incredible, its attacking potential. And it's actually, in Dark Souls 2, especially after the original one being quite slow in power in Dark Souls 1, this one is a lot more powerful. And single-handed attacks are actually quite reasonable. Now, I'm not going to activate the kind of symbol there with the Pharos' lodestone, because I don't really need to go spell through soul, and as well as that, it just there's Covenant, which I don't actually need to go to. And as well as that, it's just quite dangerous, and I don't really want to risk losing all my souls and stuff there. And I don't think I need any of the items there for this run through, at least. But by all means, definitely check that place out if you're curious and you haven't actually played Dark Souls yet, and you're watching this to kind of see what it's like. And yeah, I'm gonna level up now, and hopefully, I think I'll end it here, the playthrough, but certainly look forward to more of these. I look forward to recording more of these, and I hope you enjoy watching them. And hopefully I should get some of these up within the next week, I'd say. So yeah, definitely look out for that. And I hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching.